Hello and welcome back to Fallout 4, and today we're just going to do a bit more exploring. Last time we kind of started the Mechanist DLC, and we were able to produce this robot.
Is ready to serve.
Automatron 98785 something. So they're just wandering around the settlement. We won't be doing any more on the Mechanist DLC for a while. We won't be getting to the any of the DLCs for a little while. But eventually we're going to have to hunt down this Mechanist, trying to build up this robot army to take over the wasteland. We can't let that happen. But we're going to go explore down here. Last time we made it to around this area. And there's a few buildings here we need to explore. Watts Consumer Electronics is one of them. Ah, it's daytime now. Good. Oh, we do have 2 perk points. Let's just go ahead and spend those real quick. I did want a nuclear physicist. There we go. Now, I think maybe I can build a fusion generator. I might need another point in science, but we'll see. I'm also gonna put another point in... Well, let's go strength. Or maybe... I would kind of like strength for more carry capacity, but I don't really need any of these perks down here. Strong back would be fun. Not really sure. More agility, more action points. What are some power armor related perks I can get? There's one that increases my battery life with power cores. I don't remember where it is. I kind of maybe want to start using power armor soon. Well, let's get armor rank 2. We're going to need that if I want to modify my power armor. So I think we will start using power armor. It's just too good to pass up. But that'll be a little bit later. I don't want to do it just yet. Not really necessary. Alright, let's go in. More purple textures. Why?
Why are you bothering with that junk?
We got robots. There's a Mr. Handy. That's a display model. Don't know what this guy's up to. Oh, look at all that copper. Oh, overburdened already. How is that possible? The Black Devil Volume 1. Property of Commonwealth Public Radio, all rights reserved. The Devil Cometh. Introducing the Black Devil. By day, he's a hard-working janitor, cleaning toilets at the local police station. By night, he's a commie-fighting superhero, here to uphold our core values of truth, tax loopholes, and the principles of the free market. Working with the U.S. government, the Black Devil gained his superhuman strength by merging his body with the Constitution. I love it. Covered in the impenetrable ink of our founding fathers, he hunts down communists with the gusto known only to the devil himself. So when communists invade your neighborhood, just tune your Watts brand radio to AM 810 or FM 52.7 and make sure to turn the dial all the way up. Only when you play the music of America will the Black Devil recognize you as a true patriot and come to the rescue. The Devil's music. As a true patriot, the Black Devil loves all songs that celebrate America, but of that large and illustrious catalog, 3 in particular distinguish themselves as his favorites. The Battle Hymn of the Republic is a song that foretells the judgment of the wicked, for when the Red Army hears its melody on the breath of our soldiers, they will crumble in agony and pain, as their ears are too frail to withstand the sheer sonic power of freedom. The Stars and Stripes Forever is the heartbeat of a military march. While the battle hymn prepares one for war, the Stars and Stripes are the echoes of artillery fire, the sheet music of war. Lastly, America the Beautiful. Not much more needs to be said about this timeless ballad, for America's beauty is what we fought for and aspire to protect. This is why these 3 songs have been chosen as the Black Devil's signature music. As a soldier, warrior, and God-fearing American, when he hears them played on the radio, he will answer the call. Connie's note. It seems like we've been fighting off raiders ever since I moved back home. Bastards are like roaches. You kill one and 10 more crawl out of the cracks. I asked Pa how he dealt with them, and he said he didn't have to. Back in the day, there was this guy. They called him the Black Devil, and he made it his mission to drive all the raiders out of the Commonwealth. Whenever you needed his help, you just turned your radio to his station, and there he'd be. So naturally, I wanted to know what happened to him. Pa said he didn't know. About a year ago, the radio went static, and it's been raider heaven ever since. But last week, I was at the old Watts building looking for scrap, and came across this display that mentions the devil by name. There were also a couple of holotapes which I couldn't make heads or tails of, so I asked my cousin Richie for help. Because he's good with his stuff, he thinks the tapes might have music in them. Anyway, or a way to summon the devil. The blurb on one of the holotapes mentioned 2 radio stations, AM 810 and FM 52.7. Richie thinks it might be tied to the old relay towers with the same numbers, just northeast of here. Maybe we can use it to send up some music back to the station. Anyway, I'm leaving this note here just in case. I'm probably just being paranoid, but I get the feeling we're being followed. Still, if my hunch is right, and for some reason we don't make it, someone has to finish what we started and bring the devil back to the Commonwealth. There he is, the Black Devil. Commie fighting superhero. Fused himself with the Constitution of America.
Inquiring about anything in particular?
Yes, hold my stuff.
Dance.
No.
I think it's time for...
Affirmative.
Oh my god.
At Victoria.
No.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Okay, there we go. Oh, I forgot to put away my missile launcher. That's why. That's why I'm so overburdened. Be vigilant. Communism is coming. What is that? Toy Mechanists remote. Control your very own machine army with the Mechanist remote. Use the antenna to guide robots to their destination, or to press the destination, or press the detonation button to watch them explode. Well, it's only a toy. I want a real one. Well, this is sounding like a Creation Club quest here. I think that's what this is. This was not in the vanilla game. Vault door. Mirelurk King. Getting a lot of duplicate toys. Let's see. Property of Watts Electronics, Boston Branch. Message 100777. Shipment is procured and on its way. Leave your payment at the drop-off site and the amount we discussed. Don't get cheap on me now, Felix. These are some high-grade robotics I'm getting for you. Disable military protocols. Dear asshole, I quit. Cooper. Suck on it, Felix. Disengage lock.
Sweet. Hey.
Alright, Dance, sorry I need you again. Why the hands in the sink? Seen that a few times. The ham bones in the sink.
Judging from the amount of dust present, it's safe to assume we're the first people to investigate this location in quite a while.
Yeah, this place is pretty filthy. Are these bots ever gonna wake up? How did you get over there? It's just teleporting. Alright, let's see. They're hiding something down here. What is it?
Nice.
To be a part of something as important as the Brotherhood.
Ammo, guns. Okay, we got another terminal. Activate demo mode. Oh, that's going to wake him up. Note from management. Cooper, I don't understand what's so hard about this. All I'm asking you to do is turn off the military protocols in the robot shipment we got last night so we can put them on the demo mode in the store. How hard could that be? You know, computers. Are you too busy reading comics and playing games? Grow up and be a team player. Oh, he never did turn off military protocols. Server status offline. Alright, let's wake him up.
Is that someone who
Hold
needs me?
it right there.
I'm not gonna make this easy for you. Cease fire!
Thought as much. Nothing there after all.
Hey.
Sorry, I gotta stop battle for that.
Approach and identify yourself. Hostile target identified.
I'm vaporized.
I cannot wait to find you so I can kill you as a personal favor to Uncle Sam. Kill that son.
Try it. Assistant Manager Handy. respect the taunting. But it's not gonna save you.
Anything useful?
Okay, I think this place is cleared. Yeah, Watts Consumer Electronics has been cleared. So we got a few radio towers to visit, I think. But first, I'm going to pause it here for a second because I want to go back to Sanctuary and dump this stuff off. While we're here in Sanctuary, let's have a look at Armor mods. We just got a new perk point. Armor mods level 2, so let's see what we can do. Kellogg's outfit. We can add a weave. I guess I could have done this before. It only requires armor level 1. Some of it requires science, though. Advanced hybrid weave. No, that's... Chemist, medic, armor, science. Oh yeah, I can do that. I've got all those. Is that the one I want? Ooh, advanced hybrid weave level 3. I can do that, too. Yeah, that requires armor level 2. What else we got? Level 4. Goes up to level 5. Okay, we can do level 3s. Yeah, some of these are... We got some specialist mods. Energetic weave. Fire retardant weave. I think the hybrid weave is what I want. Gives me a bit of everything. Better damage, energy, and fire resistance. A lot more. Plus 60 damage resistance. Okay. Well, we're doing that. Legendary effect. No legendary effects. Add-on mod. I can do reduce weight, increase carry capacity. How much does the lighter build reduce weight? Oh, that's terrible. Wow, minus 0.8 weight. That's great. Pocketed, I think, is much better. Deep pocketed. I need to see how much this improves my carry capacity. Right now it's 280. Glove mod. Scoped aiming is more steady. Sure. What's that other one? Weighted. Unarmed melee attacks ignore some of target's armor. Interesting. Okay, what about lining? We have asbestos. Lining, can I do better? Reduces energy, damage, and immune to being set on fire. I kind of like that. Can't be set on fire. I'll keep it. Can't do colors. Okay. What's my carry capacity? 300? It raised it by 20 points, which is kind of amazing. Do I have any... Let's have a look at armor in my storage. Maybe I can grab a legendary item effect from here. Plus 10% melee damage. Plus 2 luck. Left arm guard of the lucky. Let's try that. More luck. I don't know for sure if I can remove legendary effects from armor. I hope I can. Make no legendary effect. I think I tried this before. Okay, I think it'll work. Yeah, there it is. It works. +2 luck. Nice. Now my chest piece has no legendary effect. Let's see. We have pocketed. We can make that deep pocketed. Increase carry capacity. Let's add a legendary effect to my chest armor. +1 agility, +1 perception. Or +5 action point regeneration. Alright, we'll do the agility perception thing. I can always change it later if I don't want it. Oh, I gotta remove it first. Light Greaves of Cunning. No legendary effect. There we go. There we go. +1 agility, +1 perception. Okay, I have a lot more armor I can go through and upgrade, but I'm not going to do all that right now. I'm going to do it later. But yeah, this Kellogg's armor is now quite amazing. It's really the only thing I need. It's protecting me a lot more than my other armor here. Alright, looking good. Okay, let's head to the OMC 810 radio tower, or relay tower. That's up here, a little bit northwest of Watts Consumer Electronics, near MedTech Research, so let's go there. Okay, there it is. Whoops. Ah. This is the Brotherhood Patrol. Got wiped out by the Institute. Enclave Remnant. Uh-oh.
Over there! Get him!
Hello there. The Enclave are here in the wasteland. What are you looking for now? First it was the power armor. Plasma weaponry, and then what? They're not very well geared. They're just wearing harnesses and radstag hide outfits. I guess they're trying to blend in with the populace. Turn that off. AM 810 music catalog. That's something I can interact with? A note or something? Warning, no network detected. Instruction manual. This holotape can be used to play, record, and transmit audio, as well as transcribe it into text. You can also upload data and broadcast it between terminals, making it ideal for parties or social gatherings. Record audio. Error, disk full. Richie's note. Oops. No, that's an order to eliminate me from the Enclave. We don't want that. Richie's note. Oh man, I should never have helped Connie with that radio. Now he's done for. I was in the bushes when they took him. One of them said they were taking him to that old police bureau across the river. It sounds like they wanted to interrogate him. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I can upload the stars and stripes, but Connie still has the tape with the other music in it. He's so clever though, maybe he can find a way out. I guess all I can do is wait here and hope he comes back. Old police bureau across the river. Okay. Let's load the music tape. Extend satellites to amplify signals in surrounding area. Do it. Please stand back. Load holotape. Data link established with Commonwealth Relay Tower, Public Terminal, OMC 810. Authorizing granted. Data transfer options are available. Transfer files. Battle Hymn of the Republic. File already exists. Transfer aborted. Stars and Stripes forever. Transfer complete. Alright, we did it. I don't really care to listen to the music, but okay. Where's the police bureau? Oh, that's the BAD TFL regional office. Okay, yeah, that's right there. Southwest. There's a little bit of gunfire going on over there. Brahmin. Yeah, there's some other sites here I want to check out. What is this? Muties.
We may have a problem here.
West Everett Estates.
Go ahead and hide, little bleeder!
Oh boy. Dance. I walked right in the middle of that. 2 left. Can I get in there? There we go. Where's that other one? Oh, God. That was close. Walking cane of the Berserker up to plus 100% damage at 0 damage resistance. Up to minus 75% damage over 100 damage resistance. So higher damage,
You never know what you'll find.
the less resistance I have, I guess. Not something I want to try. Cars are blowing up. This looks like my house in Sanctuary. I think they use the same few templates for these houses. Truck model. And I hear a vertibird. Oh, God. Who's this? Ah, the mechanists. The mechanists are attacking. The Brotherhood arrived to help, but thankfully we didn't need them. Robo-Brain Torso. Hey, new mods available. Yeah, we can get new robot mods by looting these robots. I'll build an epic robot after I get more available mods. Property of Lance Ames.
Yes.
Logs. Home. November 8, 2077. I can't believe we finally made it back home. We were on the freeway in Connecticut when it all went down, and thank God we bailed on the cars. Took us more than a week to make it back here on foot, and the things we saw I never thought I'd see happen in America. Leon and I talked about the plan to wall up the neighborhood, but I don't think we can do it on our own, and we need Janet to keep the kids safe. Maybe some of the neighbors made it out okay. I might scout out a bit while it's still dark. The walls. December 12th, 2077. We finally got the walls finished with Wayne's help. Still can't believe that egghead made it out. I feel like such an idiot for laughing at his bunker all summer. He's even got fresh water down there. When do they start killing each other? Leon. God give me the strength to not kill my brother. Leon and I were out scouting earlier and hid out in a building when we heard a group passing by. 12 men, armed with guns and bats, and wearing some kind of makeshift armor. Leon recognized one of them from when he was running with the mob, and called out to them before I could stop him. The damn idiot starts running his mouth off like nothing has happened and tells them we got a walled fort. They let us go, but I can tell from the glint in their eyes we'll be seeing them again soon. Look what we have here. Hey, this thing still works. Controls all the lights too. Wicked. Damn asshole should have just left and given us the fort. Now he's dead and it's ours anyway. He probably just stole this place from someone else anyway. That dumbass Leon even pissed himself and joined us when we overran the place. We'll probably use the idiot as a meat shield next time we head into the city. Oh, Leon. So trusting. Deactivate spotlights. So many traps in here.
That's it.
There's the Brotherhood. Hey guys, how's it going? Good to have you here. I don't know how you managed to land on that rubble. Alright. Is this place as trapped as the last one? I don't see any mines.
Surprise assault! Fan out!
Yeah, it looks like all the raiders here were killed by the muties. The heck is going on? I think some more muties stopped by.
Got it.
Alright, let's go join the fun. Or not, there's more to explore here. Lots of safes and trunks.
Nice.
Tough right arm guard. It's a pretty sizable town here. Master lock.
Yes.
Nothing too exciting. Little bit of armor and, of course, more ammo. Got a technical document for the Brotherhood. Hammer's holotape.
Human, did you make the machine work? Good. Fist, this is Hammer. I got a human to make the machine work. We found a good place. Already has walls and water. Some human made a tiny room underground with many good things inside. Send more people so we can raid more. We give you these guns for trade. Okay, human. Make the machine stop recording now. Human, not time for sleep. Stop bleeding and work the machine. Ah, fine. Hammer will fix it.
Oh, muties, they're not that bright. Doesn't know his own strength. Okay, well, this is the guy that had the bunker here. And the bunker... Oh, where was it? Here it is. Backyard bunker. What do we got down here?
Honey, if you're able to hear this message, boys and I are safe at home in the bunker. I pray you're still okay. I want to be out there for you more than anything. People here are relying on me. I can't let them down.
Yes.
And they love you. Old Miss Chapel says hi too. I love you so much. Please, come.
Nuka-Cade ticket.
Looks clear. Perfect place to set up a bivouac.
Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Bonnie, honey, if you're able to hear this message, the boys and I are safe at home in the bunker. I pray you're still okay. I want to be out there for you more than
Sweet.
people here are relying on me. I can't let them down. Boys say hi, and they love you. Old Miss Chapel says hi
This-
too.
Is an excellent
so
fallback
much.
point if things get too hot.
Please, come home.
This has been a pre-recorded message.
So the wife went missing. Jangles the moon monkey. Alright, Wayne's terminal. Property of the Turnquist family, Wayne's logs. Made it home. October 26, 2077. The boys finally cried themselves to sleep. It's been 3 days since the bombs fell and everything has gone to shit. Our director up at MedTech got advance notice, and if I hadn't put that code into his terminal that forwarded his logs to me, I would have been trapped up there, along with everyone else when the lockdown kicked in. I had to make my way on foot to Malden to get the boys. I'm so proud of them for remembering the plan. Michael managed to get David away from the teachers, and they ran and hid like I told them instead of going in that vault. We made it back here into the bunker just as the plane started going overhead. We listened to the radio for a while, but then the station cut out. I can still hear gunfire out there. Bonnie, I don't know if you are still out there, but I'm praying you are. Bonnie, November 9th, 2077. Bonnie, it's been 2 weeks and I wish you were here. I want so badly to head to the hospital to try to find you, but Boston is too dangerous and I can't leave the boys on their own. Little David keeps asking when Mama is coming home, and Michael has started to glare at me when I say that you're still in the hospital helping people. I've been listening to the intermittent reports on the radio after they've gone to bed, and I think he overheard one where they were talking about the fighting in the city. It sounds like the fighting down there is really bad. Hope you're safe, hon. The neighbors. January 28th. It's been 3 months since the bombs fell. I left the bunker for the first time last night. Our plan to tap into the main from the water tower worked, but the piping took more duct tape than expected and was leaking pretty badly. We didn't have any more in the house, so I tried to sneak over to the Cobb's house across the street. He was working with the construction crew in the neighborhood, so I figured he might have some. I was in Ron's den, where he'd been working on that Nuka-Cola machine, and must not have heard him over the distant gunfire and explosions. There was just that cold barrel pushed up against the back of my head suddenly. He told me to turn around slowly, and oh God, Bonnie, his face. The radiation had hit him hard. His hair was falling out, and half his face looked melted. I begged him to stop, but he put the gun in my mouth and cocked back the hammer. I heard the gunshot, but when I opened my eyes, Ron was falling to the ground. And I spotted Lance from down the street up on our roof. He saw the whole thing and saved my life. Said he's got a plan to meet him and to meet him tomorrow night. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Bonnie. I don't know if you're still out there, but it's your 30th. So David and Michael made you a cake. It didn't really turn out, but I let them open a can of frosting, which was nice. The Amises and I have been busy the past few months. Lance and his brother had been on their way back from vacation to New York with their families when the bombs fell. Took them weeks to make it back here, mostly on foot. They had a plan to build a wall around the neighborhood, and after he saved my life, I could hardly say no. To get the biggest part done in a night, we stole a couple trucks from the Irish Pride shipyard nearby. I didn't ask how Leon knew how to hotwire a truck. Lance had us pull them around to the edges of the yards to start the wall. Truth be told, I flipped mine and damn near took out the house. It was another month before we had the rest of the wall ready, but we've been keeping watch on shifts since then, and the kids all have enjoyed getting to come outside. Let's see, play tape.
Mama, this is David. The Batman came back. I saw them shoot Mr. Lance and he fell off the roof.
I need subtitles. Let's see. David's holotape.
Mama, this is David. The Batman came back. I saw them shoot Mr. Lance and he fell off the roof. Michael said he'd be okay, but he isn't moving.
David, come on. Dad said we had to grab our stuff.
No!
Got
I
it.
have to leave.
Boys, come
Mom
on.
and I have
Leave
to
it
get
now.
jangled.
Michael, grab your brother. There's no time. They'll be back any second.
Oh, they left. Did I find Wayne's body? I don't remember. Yeah, here we go. This is how they got their water. Don't remember if I found Wayne's body. Okay, let's see. Irish Pride Industry Shipyard, that's where they got the trucks for the wall here.
There we go.
Plus 10 energy damage, can gooify enemies. Okay. Stumbled into a trapped warehouse. Okay, I think that's all we're gonna find here. Yeah, I don't think I ever found Wayne's body. Wonder how far he made it. Model Mirelurk. And I'm carrying too much. Okay, I went back to Sanctuary, unloaded my inventory. And we're going to see if we can get to this BAD TFL regional office. I think I have to get another music file from here and upload it to the relay tower. We're kind of working on this little quest here. What is this? It's a car-shaped icon. Is that something up there? Something on the bridge. Tucker Memorial Bridge. It's booby-trapped. There's explosives everywhere. Oh, there's a mine under there. Dance stepped on it. They're a little easier to see at night. They're little orange lights. Make them stand out a bit. Well, hey, we made it across the bridge without blowing anything up. Oh boy. Minutemen?
This site belongs to the Minutemen.
Damn right. Hey, good to see a friendly face. Hey, where are you going? Oh, there's gonna be more Mirelix here.
Who's there? This is gonna be fun.
You're right, it will be fun. Let's get close and personal. You just call me chicken? At least I still have my head.
Stirred up over nothing.
Alright, let's go in. See if we can get that file. Get that music sheet.
To you, that doesn't seem old. To me, it's an archaeological relic.
We gotta summon this Black Devil superhero. Only way to do that, play the most patriotic music on repeat forever.
Shut the fuck up a second. No mercy! Find something sturdy and get out! Dad, you hear me? For the Brotherhood!
Sparta. Oh, you guys are tough. Wow. How many grenades did you survive?
Shock and awe! Standing down.
Feel that? It's called fear.
Okay, we got a terminal up here. And a protectron. A police protectron. Oh, it's an expert terminal. Alright, let's see if we can do this.
I'm through.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
There we go. Police protectron, go deliver some justice. At your own pace. Slowly.
Negative visual on the target. Going, weapons cold.
You gotta reload sometime, asshole.
Just did. Eddie Winter holotape. Ah! Let's deal with these guys first.
Gonna be fun. We're clear. Where'd they go? Tango down.
Approach commencing attack on hostile target.
Not getting past me.
For your safety. Take cover until
Light 'em up. Target eliminated.
I think that's it. Yeah, I don't think that protectron was very helpful there. Alright, Eddie Winter's holotape, 0.
Message to Alexander Strelnikov. My esteemed Mr. Strelnikov, I know someone of your profession
There we
values
go.
discretion above all else. But I have to honestly say, screw that.
There we go.
File corrupted. That holotape just say screw that? Was that all it was?
That's it.
Maybe I was preoccupied with the terminal, but it didn't seem like he said anything substantive there.
Alexander Strelnikov.
Our visual acuity is being reduced to a
My esteemed Mr. Strelnikov, I know someone of your profession values discretion above all else. But I have to honestly say, screw that. I mean, come on. One bullet, halfway across town, and you blew Ron Treviot's head clean off. You, sir, are an artist. Are all the assassins from Russia as good as you? I seriously doubt it.
There isn't much
But
left to
listen,
properly identify.
your secret's safe with me. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Okay, he's talking about a Russian assassin. Okay, yeah, the last part of it there kind of just cut off on its own. Connie.
You never know what you'll find.
Handcuffs. Connie's confession. Check the wall. And FM 52.7 music catalog. Network functions locked. Okay, we gotta find the password. That's in the wall. Pack of cigarettes. Cigarette paper. Password is El Diablo VN. Got the password. Enter password. Transcriptions. Raw audio transcription 127. Pulling voice records matching names to vocal. Pattern subject. Record. Connie found. Target record not found. Transcribing. Connie. We were trying to summon the Black Devil. Ugh. Get him to protect the farms. So inaudible. Unknown. The man you're looking for is no hero. He's a thief. And the armor he wears rightfully belongs to the Enclave. Oh, the Enclave is looking for this, this guy. So he is real. Connie, you're, talking nonsense, pal. The Devil's a guardian. Protects the farm from scum like you. Unknown. Your opinion is irrelevant. All we want to know is where to find him. Connie, why don't you check the police station? I hear he works there by day, cleaning toilets. Maybe you ought to take a real good look inside one. Unknown. Sergeant Hodges, do me a favor and hand me that hammer. Oh, God. Torture time. Audio transcript 128. Unknown. You're wasting time. We know you have information on the X-02. Yeah, so actually, I do know where the X-02 is. Remember, we found it a while back. I can't remember where. I think in a subway station or something. But it was behind a door that I didn't have access to. So I think this is part of the X-02 armor quest. We'll get it eventually. Connie, fine. Give me a paper and a pencil. I can draw you a map. Inaudible. And a cigarette. I need to smoke. Helps with the creative juices. Unknown. Would you like something to drink as well? Maybe a massage? Officer Bradley here does excellent work with his fists. What I need is that cigarette, and not just one, a whole pack. Audio transcript 129. Unknown. What does that mean? Check the wall. Connie. Didn't you know? Heh. That's where the devil is. It's in the details. Hodges. He's being deliberately evasive. Connie. Look, if you can't find him, maybe we should call him out. All you need to do is sing his song. Unknown. Enough stalling. Tell us where the armor is. Connie. Oh, beautiful. For spacious skies. For amber waves of grain. Hodges, not this again. Connie, oh purple mountain majesties, above the fruited plain. Unknown, for God's sake, will someone shut this man up? Connie, America, America, God shed his grace on thee. Careful, torture may make his testimony unreliable. Unknown, I don't care, I just want you to shut his goddamn mouth. Connie, error, no text match found. Screaming in pain. One more transcript. Hodges. Sir, we found the armor. It was a hunch, but based on what the prisoner said, we checked the nearby police stations, and it turns out there's a utility tunnel under the Boston police rationing site that matches the description. Unknown. Good work, Sergeant. I'm sure retrieving it won't be a problem. Hodges. The officers are working on it as we speak, sir. What shall we do with the prisoner? Unknown. Leave him. If he's lucky, he'll bleed to death before the raiders find him. Okay, under the ration site. He's got a Pip-Boy? He come from a vault? Well, that's unusual. Well, I guess it makes sense that he has a Pip-Boy. He's got this holotape recording as he's being interrogated. I don't know how else he would record unless he had a Pip-Boy.
Sweet.
What's this?
There we go.
Ballistic weapons permanently do plus 5% critical damage.
Nice.
Cell key.
That's it.
Oh, got lucky there. Personal logs, log entry 928. Personal logs for Sergeant Dave Mallory. File corrupted. File corrupted. Last log. I'm getting too old for this job. If I have to deal with one more loose cannon officer playing by his own rules, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. If it's not Willison destroying private property again, it's that maniac Gibbs putting his life on the line. I swear, this whole squad is the reason I've got this ulcer. If the heartburn doesn't get me, the constant trips to the bathroom... It's the constant trips to the bathroom. Getting old is a bum deal. Thank God, only 3 more days until retirement. Then I can maybe take the RV out to the woods, rent a cabin, and finally finish my novel. 3 days, huh? When was this written? 10/22, the day before the bombs fell. Turret control. Deactivate. Okay, I got a jail cell key. I was able to get in there before, though, I think. Evidence terminal. Winter holotape logs. Okay, we got the location of the next log. On loan, Officer White, Police Precinct 8, Vens District. That's where the next log is. Winter informant log. Picking up a lot of chatter recently from Eddie Winter's boys, asking after a Jennifer Lands of South Boston. Ran background on the name and turns out she's engaged to Nick Valentine, one of the detectives running Operation Winter's End. Oh. Jennifer Lands engaged to Nick Valentine. Request made... I think he killed Jennifer Lands. Request made to superiors to fast-track the two of them for witness protection, or at least inform them of danger, but request was denied. Higher-ups don't want to compromise ongoing BAD TFL investigation. Trafficking logs. Tactical nuclear launcher with ammo in lockup. Oh, maybe we can find that. A fat man. Bootlegging logs. Black suicide logs. Yeah, I've gotten in here. There's nothing in there.
Yes.
So many locks to pick.
Got it.
Ah, here we go. Here's the evidence. I'll take everything. Dance, I need you. Yeah, there it is, a fat man. I've already got a few of them. So I'm not going to take it. Still haven't really used the Fat Man. It's just not very practical, but, you know. Could be fun. Now that I'm not really having any trouble with the 5mm ammo. I think I can make enough to satisfy my needs. I might not have to be carrying around all these extra weapons, so maybe I can put them away and just carry around a Fat Man. Plus I have a little more carry capacity now with the armor upgrades. I wonder what kind of mods I can install on a Fat Man. Maybe
This is an unexpected surprise. We should take whatever we can carry.
maybe I can make it way less. Alright, we are done.
Detective Valentine. Nick. Listen, I'm sorry. You've got every right to be upset. But you need to believe me when I tell you I had no idea. Operation Winter's End was my baby. I believed in it. I still believe in it. They kept us all in the dark, me included. I got briefed this afternoon. They laid it all out. The whole thing. Winter's deal with the DA, his agreement to bring down the other families, his idea to record the holotapes and incriminate all known associates, and them needing a legitimate op and a real task force to make it all look like Winter was the focus. It was the plan all along, Nick. There's nothing we can do. Winter was a stoolie for the feds. He reported directly to the BAD-TFL, all on the books. For his cooperation, Winter will be granted total immunity. It's over. Effective immediately, Operation Winter's End is to cease all investigations and operations. The task force is hereby disbanded. We played our part, pal. Not the part we thought, but hey, it happens. Now we're just another box in the file room. Nick, listen to me. Everything that's happened with Winter, with Jenny, it's more than any one man should have to handle. You need help. Boston PD has been working with the eggheads at CIT. Some new program they have to deal with trauma. Scanning brainwaves or some such. I'll get you the info. You're going. That's an order.
Ah, okay. So this wasn't the Nick Valentine that we met. I think this was like a real, actual human Nick Valentine. And who was engaged with, or was with Jenny. I think Eddie Winters killed Jenny, but they couldn't really do anything about it because Eddie Winters made a deal with the feds or something. So they had to stop investigating him. And Nick, I guess, went over to CIT, had his brain scanned, and CIT used that brain scan to eventually create Nick Valentine the Synth. So this Nick Valentine the Synth is a detective also, so he's probably got some remnants of his old personality in there. Okay. That makes sense why he was after Eddie Winters. Okay, so there's one more thing I want to do before we end here. We got this holotape. This music holotape. We want to load it into the OSC 527 Relay Tower Terminal. And this should advance the what was it? Black Devil quest. So we're gonna have to run there. We have a waypoint here, not too far, so it shouldn't take too long. Okay, we're going a little bit southeast here. Boston Police Rationing Site. Is that where the power armor is? It might be there. I don't know if I can get it right now. Let's finish this first. There's the tower. I like how the eyes in that Enclave power armor glow at night. Pretty creepy. Here we go. Oh, we got mole rats. Oh, I'm gonna get killed. Get me out of here. Oh man. Alright, where'd your body go? I want that legendary item.
Good work. Don't leave anything behind.
I don't know where that legendary mole rat went. I'll find it later. Okay, extend satellites. There we go. Load FM 52.7 holotape. Transfer files, America the Beautiful. There we go. Investigate Boston rationing site. Okay. Well, yeah, sure. Might as well do it right now. It's gonna be a longer episode. That's okay. Better get it done now than leave the tail end of this for next time. Let's see if we can get that X-02 armor. I'm expecting Enclave down there. Oh, the door's open. Right, I opened it last time. Okay. We don't have to go on the roof. Alright, let's switch to the minigun. Oh. Dance, you can have that. Dance, please kill that thing.
This area's obviously been abandoned for quite some time.
Okay, no Enclave. Just mole rats and other nonsense.
I wonder what's in here. Nothing. Just a pile of junk.
Mass Pike Tunnel password. I have that already.
This is quite an unusual location.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, we got the radios working. Let's turn this on. And that opened it. Look at that. Got little wings on the head there. X-02 Mark IV. Notes on the X-02. The X-02 power armor is a real piece of work, designed to fit with most standard mods. It looks a tad bulky due to the additional plating, but the composites are ultra light, so mobility's never been an issue. I've also added a few unique touches, like modifying the Tesla coils used on the T60 to work with the suit. The difference is the framework on the X-02 let me build around the plating without having to strip the base mod, so you can fry the bad guys and still have room for a medic pump. Some servos, hell, even a cup holder for your beer. Nearly singed all my hair off installing the electrodes on the pauldrons, but it works. The raiders will be lucky to lose just their hair. As soon as I get in that thing, we're going to be swarmed with Enclave, aren't I? Devil's Terminal. Leaving the Enclave. So this Black Devil is a former Enclave. I was once a military officer, a patriot who wore the uniform with pride. I finished with honors at the academy, rose quickly through the ranks, and joined an elite group of soldiers known as the Devil's Hand. As a special forces unit, we were given access to new prototypes, the crown jewel of which was the X-02 power armor. With it, we cleansed the wasteland of mutants, ferals, and the unpure. We found old technology and discovered uncharted land. We did it all with ruthless efficiency. For that, I was decorated, distinguished, and yet I felt more disillusioned than anything. We mocked the outsiders for being unclean, but after each mission, I was the one who always felt dirty. Everything was done to maximize Enclave resources and strategic positions, with no consideration for those who paid the cost of our labors. Some were children, others barely born. But if you ask me why I defected, it wasn't one thing. There was no crying child, no singular event that made me turn. My belief in what we were doing simply eroded over time, like a callus slowly peeling off the skin. I used to believe the Enclave was here to protect the ideals this country was founded on. Now I realize that couldn't be further from the truth. And so, eventually, I left the Enclave for good. Becoming the Devil. At first, I wasn't sure if they'd come after me. The suit was valuable property, one of only a handful of modern X-02 prototypes. But the colonels were facing issues on a number of fronts. As it turns out, President Eden's death provided an ample distraction for my defection. Maybe there'd come a time when the rent would be due, but for now, I was left to roam the Commonwealth by myself. One day, while scavenging, I came across an old holotape for a locally syndicated radio program. The show was terrible and was rightfully cancelled after a few episodes. The devil was a caricature with horns and a pitchfork and multiple catchphrases, but the name of the character drew me in. He was a devil, just like me, but somehow he didn't let that define him. They turned him into a real patriot. Before I knew it, I started emulating some of his backstory. I found a bunker under the old police ration site with plenty of resources. I started listening to distress signals on the radio and helping the settlers. In the radio program, the Black Devil could hear the songs of America from thousands of miles away. I can't do that, but what I can do is set up a radio signal to transmit the old Enclave songs I have on holotape and hijack a few iBots to monitor settlements remotely. Some of the settlers have picked up on the cues and started playing the music when they need help. I've limited the station to broadcast only a handful of songs at the moment. I have 8 in total, but I'd rather not play them all. Some of them open up old wounds. A humble request. I need to shut off the radio, for my own sake. Back when I was with the Devil's Hand, we used to play them while in the throes of battle. When I became the Black Devil, the music put my mind where it needed to be, but now, too many of the wrong memories get triggered by the melody. Besides, with my health being what it is, I can't be the devil anymore, so I've decided to leave the suit here and hope someone will take up the mantle in my stead. To whoever is reading this now, I only ask one favor. To get through the door, you turn the radio back on. All I'm asking is for you to shut it back off, but this time for good. Console has a kill switch that will short-circuit the radio signal. Triggering that should also disable the electronic lock on the safe, just in case you need a reward to make it worth your while. I'm asking you this favor because I might still be out there, living as a common civilian, and if I should pass by a radio, I'd rather not hear that music ever again. Short-circuit radio transmission. There we go. I'm sure he's still out there somewhere. Yeah, I guess those do look like horns. Devil horns. Oh god, they're here. Okay, he said it would unlock a safe. Here. X-02 Devil's Inferno. Is that a mod? Yeah, it's a mod. Not sure what it does. I'll have to check it when I get back to Sanctuary. You guys are too slow. Got here too late. Okay, well I think that's going to do it for this episode. We got a lot done. I got myself some new X-02 Enclave prototype armor and it looks badass. And the stats are pretty good. It's Mark IV. I think I can upgrade it to Mark 6 if I wanted to. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Sanctuary and set up a display area for all my power armor because I've got quite a collection now. So I'll go do that off camera, and next time we'll continue with some exploration. Oh yeah, by the way, this quest to get this X-02 power armor is a what do you call it? Well, it's a DLC quest. Creative Club? Yeah, Creative Club quest. So it's not part of the vanilla game. The X-02 does appear, I believe, in Fallout 2 and some other games, Fallout 76, I think. But yeah, this is not a vanilla thing, but it's pretty badass. Alright, that'll do it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.